Morning everybody. How are we doing? Saturday. Had a day off yesterday. That was nice. I got him to clipper it at the back. He's all disappeared. He chickened out on the sides. Can't say I blame him. And I sort of hacked the front. So later today I'm going to get me bleach pops out and my colour. Watch this space tomorrow morning. Might have something a bit different. Might have no hair at all. Who knows? Who knows? We got Tom today. Look, Tom's come in. Bless him. Right, okay, so how are we all doing with these little tiddly things? I'm actually breaking you in slowly here. I've been giving you some simplish ones because I reckon that was the way to go. So we've had, that was the first one, wasn't it? That one there. And then we had the frame type one there. Now the one for you today, it's not actually in my big book of Bible. I went and looked at my big book of Bible and I thought, oh, yeah, actually, I quite like that one, but I don't like this bit about it. So I adapted one yesterday for you. Here we go. That's what we're going to be doing. That one there. It hasn't really got a name. I've called it Abby Had a Moment because there was one, as I say, I quite liked, but then I've changed it somewhat. And put that whizzy bit in the middle because it was all just squares. Oh, that's a bit boring, isn't it? Let's have a few triangles in there. What to know about this one? Accuracy as ever, yeah. Cut all your bits out first. Make sure you like them. When you're joining, if you think of it as a big square here, so we're joining the two little triangles to the small square and then the big triangle. So it's those two to that one to make a triangle, triangle to triangle for a square. Then if you make up this little bit here, this is how I did it anyway, little triangle to square for the centre bit, and then a repeat of this one and join those, and then you've got a strip, haven't you? So you've got a strip that big. Then you do the centre bit across there as a long strip, and then you repeat what you did up here at the bottom. Make sure you've got them going around the right way, obviously. Don't do what I did. Here we go again. I was 90 miles an hour last night because I've been watching Merlin. I'm not a great TV person. I listen to the TV when Paul's watching, and then it's sort of on in the background, as it were. But I have got into Merlin. I liked it the first time round. It's nice and easy. You don't know, it's nothing over the top, you know. It's easy entertainment. So I had the alarm on out here so that I would go in and watch that. And I'm rushing this one last night, and this one here put it around the wrong way, so my cartwheelie bit in the middle was going lovely, 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 oops. So I had to unpick that little bit and redo that bit. So I missed the first 2 minutes of my programme, and it's my own stupid fault. More haste, less speed. Yeah, I keep saying this. You'd think I'd have learnt myself by now, wouldn't you? But there we are. So take your time, lots of little bits. And I am going to say I'm going to do them even smaller at some point in the future. We're going to get more intricate and all sorts going on. Yeah, so I called that Abby Had a Moment. There's your pattern that will go over on Patchwork Witter rings. And I've actually put here, I've put numbers on all of this. And I've put here the order in which you might like to think about joining them. All right. I've got a whole stack of patterns and things going on. I might have to put these together and actually print them for afterwards, as it were. So yeah, there we go. So that's that one for you for today. Okay. What else was I going to say? Oh, templates. After my little bright spark idea the other day about actually if we're going to do quite a few of these and they're lots of small pieces, it would be quite handy to have the right size templates if we're going to keep using them. So Andy, bless him, at Crafty UK is looking at doing us a new set of templates to play with. All right. If you're doing by machine and you want to do, you know when you're cutting, things going flying over there. Tiny bit of a bolt of black fabric just hit the table. There we go. If you like to cut your half square triangles by cutting the square and chopping, don't forget, if that's 4 inches, you're cutting a 5-inch square and cutting it in half. So 1, 2, yeah. And this is a 2-inch square or 2-inch finish. So you want to cut a 3-inch square if you're cutting two squares to get your triangle in half. Don't forget that bit. You have to add your extra bit of seam allowance so that it's in the middle, otherwise you forget. Okay, so there we go. My problem with this one now, I'm feeling my colour palette. Yeah, I know I was going out of my comfort zone, and I'm quite happy to do that. That's fine. But I'm finding it's very limiting when it comes to a pale or something significantly different. Yeah, so I've landed up with the same sort of green and orange thing going on for differentiation, which I'm not overly struck over, I have to say. I'm going to land up with me runner or me quilt or whatever I land up with being very, very green and very, very orange, which is fair enough, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? I think I want to do something more to it. So I've decided this morning, I've lost a bit of fabric somewhere. Never mind. Oh, there they are. Ah, they're my other fabrics. Okay. To me, those two are too similar. I absolutely adore that one, but I'm not being able to use it because it's so similar and disappears within what we've been doing. All right, so that one, which I didn't overly love, has actually got quite large areas of pale in it. So therefore, I've been able to use that one as a background more. I've introduced this one this time, okay, so that it's more of a pale. I think what I'm getting at is I like dark medium lights. That's what always works well. Or busy, not busy, if you see what I mean, bit of busy. And these are all busy, which are fabulous, but to me I like more definition. So I might put a plain cream in. I say a plain cream, probably linen texture, so that it's got a little bit of a movement on it and is a nice quality fabric, to give me a little bit more movement. It's that, or I have to have another one of these and put it with it. So, and give it some real movement. This is the blue version of the pack that I started using. I'm looking at that and then I'm thinking, well, do you know what, actually, in my scraps, where's my scraps under here? That would work, wouldn't it? Don't you think? Some blue. Blue and green should never be seen. Love it. Chuck it together at every opportunity. Look out the window. There it all is. Loads of blue, loads of green. I'm thinking I might get the cream linen texture, which is plainy, and this blue, which is a linen texture as well. And I think I'm going to introduce those two with those, and I think that will give me the difference that I need. I don't know if you can see that lot going on now. Da-de-da-de-da. I'm thinking that might work. So my little bundle lives to play another day. I'll put it back in stock if anyone fancies it. Right, okay, so that's me and my colourways, and that's our pattern for today. That's the hairdo going on, that's Tom. What else do we need to say? Oh, behind me to that side, I've put up a designer one called Flower Garden. It's shadow applique. Another technique that I absolutely adore. I'm very well known apparently for machine reverse applique. So you've got lots of layers, machine your design and cut it all away. And what I found many years ago is when I cut it all away, I landed up with lots of little pieces. And so I started doing shadow applique, which enables me to use up a lot of the little pieces under small ganza, which traps it and does stuff. And I love to play with it. Traditionally, it's a very set way of doing things normally, but you can get intricacies. I mess it around, you know, anything goes, that's fine by me. We know what I'm like. If it will work, I do it. So I've actually put a link to the pattern for that one, and there's also a fish pond that looks not dissimilar to that. The way that works is it's all straight liney stuff or wiggly line. If you put flowers amongst it, it looks like a garden. If you put some fish in amongst that, all of a sudden you've got a pond or some underwater life going on. It's a bit of a design thing. You tell the people's brains, that's your general, put something, place it in there, and your mind will automatically fill in the blanks for you. So, as I say, if I change that to the fishes going, you'd see fish, you'd see a pond or water or sea or whatever else. It's a workshop that I teach an awful lot, We have such fun, and the different things that people create is absolutely amazing. So it's a real fun one for me. I love it, love it, love it. So it's one that I'm thinking that when I do my online classes properly, we might have to do that one. But I have put a link today to the pattern for it if anybody fancies a go at it. I'm here if you've got any questions, obviously. Yeah, why not? Bit of fun, bit of fun. So there we go. We got a Twitter out there. The birds are going. It's nice and early. Got a Tom fast asleep. He's probably been out on the tiles all night, I should imagine, having a bit of fun. So what else has been going on? In between chopping my hair, Paul's busy decorating. And I went in yesterday. I try not to fuss or nag. We can't help it. It's what we do, isn't it? We know what we want. But he's really very, very good. And he's decorating our bedroom. And I pretty well say what I want and walk away from it. And then I just leave it to him. Because otherwise, where's the point? You know, I'm not the one that's doing it. He knows what he's doing and how to do it. And he's fabulous, bless him. So I thought, oh, I'm going to go in and have a little look. He says, oh, I've done this, done that. Okay. I'll go and have a little nose. And the first thing that he's put back into place, because this was a completely empty room, is my Tent Makers of Cairo wall hanging. Couldn't believe it. Talk about well trained. Walk straight in and there's my patchwork, or, you know, not mine, but my owned by me, patchwork on the wall. I was so chuffed with him. I thought, oh, bless him. He knows exactly what I like. They're very good to us, you know. 9 times out of 10. If you've got a good one, hang on to them, look after them. But I can't sleep in there yet. It's all that paint smell. Isn't that disgusting? He bless him, he used, is it radiator paint? Oh my God. I thought I was about to die. I woke up the first morning in the other room and I was like, I can't breathe, and I'm all. So I've moved myself into the front room on the put up for a minute until all the smell's gone. I really can't hack it. Oh dear. And I'm an artist and play with paints and things as well all the time anyway. But this stuff is absolutely lethal, I tell you, lethal. So the whole house has got windows wide open at the minute. I'm getting that aired through so that hopefully I don't spend too long on the pull out. There we go. I'm a bit weird, and I like it. So what else is going on? Have we said hello to everybody? I've had loads of text messaging and things already this morning, or messenger or whatever, which has been lovely. A couple of people I've not spoken to for a long time. That was good. Exercise. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to get to do today because I got to do my hair. And that's going to take a while because I have to bleach it all out first. I've not bleached it in a long time. I think I need to bleach it, so I'm going to bleach it all out. And then I'm looking at myself in the camera. Then I think we're going to go purple with my cerise stripy bit back in. I reckon I've got to have that done properly, I think, yeah. So that's going to take me a while because I have to bleach it all first and leave it. And then I have to wash it all out and dry it. And then I have to put on the main colour. And then I have to leave it. And then I have to wash it out. And then I have to dry it. And then I have to put in the other little bit of colour. So it will take me most of the day. So exercise, I don't know. Housework and tidy is certainly not going to happen. I've no intention whatsoever of doing anything of that. And friends, well, I shall probably be, whilst I'm sat there with it all doing, I shall be there doing probably to people's. I won't be FaceTiming because it will look an absolute fright. So we're not going to be doing that. So I might be text messaging. That'd be good. So that's my 3 points covered for the day. And then, yeah, tomorrow. What are we going to do tomorrow? That's your effort for today. Tomorrow we might have a recap. I think a recap will probably be good. And see what else is going on in life. And then I'll be picking out another one to do for Tuesday Witter. Another block for Tuesday Witter. Okay. So what I was going to say is normal. Be good. Have a lovely day. Be lovely.